Good morning. I am Pradeep Kumar. Now we will discuss the main topic of the chapter Globalization from Social Studies paper 1 of 10th class. So every time you know that we will go through we will deeply discuss the title of the lesson. So globalization. From the word we can whether it is a line called global. Global means what do you mean by global? So global means nothing but the countries which are present on our earth, the whole throughout the world, the whole thing is known as global, globally. That means not it is referring to one country or two or three countries. The countries which we are having in our earth, on our earth, the whole will be called as globalization. That means every country or every country is involved here or in this matter which we will discuss now. So this matter is discussed now because every country is known as the globalization. Now you got it, it seems? Okay. So see here. The first, today we are having a good globalization as my opinion because mainly the world organizations like UNO, okay, or WHO or ILO, International Labour Organization, these are maintaining their duties, or these are doing the duties and maintaining the countries to be peace and perfectly. So now, in order to maintain this globalization of in a fair way, our international organization, that is WTO, World Trade Organization, is also doing its job by making good communication or making good understanding between the countries so that every country should develop and every country could get their raw materials to their own use, but not by the other countries to go and use them. So all these are done by this WHO. We cannot be World Trade Organization. So the key role played by this World Trade Organization is the very important for maintaining good globalization between the countries. Okay? So simply globalization means the understanding between the countries, the cooperation between the countries, the peace maintained between the countries, all this comes under the globalization. Okay? So next one. So this WHO, what it is doing? Why this globalization is today not making any problems between the countries? So there are some barriers, that is restrictions kept by this WHO that every country should maintain the same rules so that no one would interfere in other matters, other countries' matters. Mainly in the trade, maintain the trade of goods and services, So this trade issue is very key for every country to success or develop or increase their GDP. Okay? So today we are having a trade without any discrimination, that means any difference. For example, a developed country will take for less tax, and for the developed country will take for more tax, or a developed country is taking more and more huge amount of goods and they should pay very less taxes and they should get more and more raw materials. These type of activities are not supported by this WHO because every country should get the opportunity, every country should develop in this present world because no country should be poor. They should be able to feed their own country's people. They should increase their GDP so that each country should maintain good law and order in their country. So this is what WHO is doing today to maintain a good globalization and good trade barriers between the countries. So this is the first one, WHO. Second thing, what is the second thing? Production across the countries. Production. Of goods. Production of goods between the countries. So this second thing is very important for WHO because the globalization, if it want to extend or if you want to spread throughout the world, this production of goods and services should be in a very good way or in a very fair way. So the production will go throughout other countries. It should reach the countries which are developing at this stage. So the production is very key, important here because, for example, in here there is another one, MNCs, multinational companies, which means already I have told you in the earlier classes. is the origin of in America, a country which is origin in America like Amazon, that company is not building their companies in their own country. They are trying to build their companies in other countries like India, China, next Japan, Australia, and next many countries like Bangladesh. Okay, so these all countries are now getting their the companies being coming to these countries so that they can spread their business or spread the goods, production of goods and services to different countries in easy way. In easy way means in which way? So nothing but the country which is having the original company, that means Amazon company for example, it is going to the other countries to consult to build their companies or to produce their goods in other countries. These companies are known as multinational companies, which they have lot of companies in different countries. So in different countries, which multi-countries, this company is a national company because it is going to different countries. So this national company, which is in different countries, is known as multinational companies. These multi-MNCs, in shortcut way, these MNCs plays a very key role for the good globalization and for the development of every country, because the companies will give a lot of jobs for them, a lot of goods will be produced from their own country, because if it is happening, then these goods will be sold for less prices only by cutting the transportation prices which will be coming from the other countries when they are transporting from the sea or airways. So these all charges will be cut off and the final price which we should sell in the market will be reduced because of this multinational companies. Price reduced. So this price will be reduced. So it will be benefiting for the people of that country to get that good in a very less price. So this is very important for every country or throughout the globe for maintaining a good cooperation. But that the production of goods between the countries like MNCs, which are playing a key role here, is very important for a good cooperation. This is the second topic. And the third topic is interlinking production across the countries. Interlinking between the countries. So interlinking, the cooperation between the countries are very important here, because if a country is producing a lot of goods in India, for example, and the country which we are having beside of us, for example Bangladesh, so the country we are producing many goods from this multinational company in our country, and that country which is beside us is not having any that company there, multinational company there. So what is happening here? We will say from our country they should come and import the goods. Okay, we should export the goods for them. What is happening here? The prices which we buy will be very high in the Bangladesh, because the product which is origin is from our country and they are exporting from our country. So this transportation charges will also be applicable for them, so that the people of that Bangladesh will buy the same product for higher amount. So what will happen here? There will be some issues relating to this product between these two countries, or some disputes will be coming for the same product. So the prices are varying here. So it is not a fair collaboration. So the countries which we are exporting and importing side by side, these countries should also get the benefit of this collaboration, because it is easy to transport a product from India to Bangladesh, but from America to Bangladesh it is very high amount of transportation cost. So all the cost will be kept on the buyers who are buying the product. But from India it is side by country, so that if Bangladesh is not having this multinational company also, from India it can easily transport to the country, so that there will be less charges, which will be very minute for the buyers, so that they will not feel any burden or very high cost for buying these products. So I think you understand this topic. So it is very clear that a multinational company which is spreading here should not be in every country, but it should be present at least in some countries which are by which the nearby countries will be getting benefited by these multinational companies, and by the interlinking between the countries is made only by these MNCs, which is known as multinational companies. Okay, and next one, that is the third point. This is the fourth point. And the fourth point is nearness to market. So that's what I said. The other name is nearness to market. This nearness of market is nothing but, already I have told you the third term, interlinking of countries. This interlinking of countries is making the goods to travel easily. That means our country's market is getting benefited by this multinational companies product, and the country of our side, Bangladesh, will also get benefited by the product which is produced in our country like India, and it will be easily transported so that their market will also be benefited. So this nearness to market means nothing but the market of the countries will be getting benefited by the products which they are getting by the less charges or less prices, so that their people of the country will get benefited from this type of nearness market due to the MNCs in the every country or nearby countries. So this is the topic. And the fifth topic is favorable prices. The fifth topic is integration of markets. Already we have discussed here interlinking markets. So integration of markets and integration of nearness market or integration of market is same. So this nearness of market and integration of market are same when compared to each other, because this nearness and integration is nothing but the cooperation between the countries will increase due to these markets, due to this exporting and importing of by side countries. Okay. So for example, we are having two friends in a class. If we have one friend gives a pencil when it is needed for other person, that person will also sometime in any time or any other time in any other case he will help him. So what is happening here? Without any thinking, he will give what the help he needs after some time, because this is the known as interlinking or integration. The understanding between the two persons or understanding between the two countries are very important here for a fair globalization. So the nearness of market or nearness or integration of market is same here. The integration is nothing but the cooperation or the relation between the countries, which is a very key role playing in the globalization today. And the fifth topic here is globalization of friendly policies. Friendly policies of countries. See, friendly policies of countries. Simply we can easily we can understand by this line that the countries' relations or the policies what the two countries are saying should be a very friendly way. It will not get any disputed, because they should understand their own problems. If a country like India which sign a contract with the side country like Bangladesh for giving 5 lakh car products, 5 lakh cars for the next 3 years, then the country, if after 3 years also if India is now not able to produce that 5 lakh cars from our country to Bangladesh, it should understand that there is some problem or there is some situation what is happening in India. It's making that country not to produce there. So these type of situations should not arise, because the disputes between the countries should not arise, because it will not arise due to the friendly policies of the countries. If it is in a fair way, that will not arise between the countries, because if it is not arising, then we can clearly say 100% sure that every country in our world will be in a very good way in the globalization. And the globalization is taking place in a fair and a democratic way or a very equal way in every country by the help of the WTO, World Trade Organization. So these 5 points are very key points here. The side items we should remember in this lesson, because from these side items we can extract very different type of points from these 5 items, so that every question asked will be from this from these main topics. You can easily answer in the examinations, which is very important for every person to understand and read the mind mapping of good. You can give good in examinations in public and this type of competitive examinations which you attend in your life or which you remember throughout the life.